Now, my next guest, another leader of Bergdahl's platoon, says that he has evidence that Bergdahl was seeking talks with the Taliban when he first walked away. Joining us now is Sergeant Evan Butow. Now, from the days after he left, you were monitoring the radio and air contact with some of the members of the Taliban and elsewhere, and you picked up reception that there was an English-speaking American that was looking for the Taliban. Explain that, what you found in that monitor.
Okay, so yeah, following him leaving, just in the immediate days right after, we had plenty of assets looking for him in the area. We had a way to listen in on radio communications. It's pretty common, and listening to cell phone conversations in the area, just trying to listen to see if we could pinpoint, something about where he could be, because at that point we had no idea. And there was an interpreter up right there with me in the bunker where we had this system set up, and he was interpreting what was coming over the radio to the other people who were up there in the bunker with me. And we heard straight across that radio and straight through the interpreter's lips that there was an American in Yayakale, and like I've said, it was like just a couple miles away from where we were at, and he is trying to find someone who speaks English so he can talk to the Taliban. I mean, that's exactly what was said. That's exactly what I heard, and there's really no confusing that. I mean, that was definitely alarming to us.
So yeah, and that had to be him. Who else could it possibly be, right?
At that point, yeah, we only assumed that it could be the one American who had just walked away.
Now, following his disappearance, there were also a lot of IEDs that were going off directly under trucks, and you had suspicion, in fact, that he might have been giving intel in terms of your travel patterns, etc.
Yes, as a platoon, knowing that he just walked away, and also knowing that he apparently was, or not apparently, but knowing that he went to seek the Taliban out, and then all of a sudden IEDs start going off underneath the trucks as opposed to in front or on the side. IEDs, or not IEDs, the attacks are becoming far more methodical and directed.
What did you think when Susan Rice said he served with honor and distinction, and Jay Carney said he served with honor and distinction? They had to know the real story behind this. Why do you think they were telling the American people that?
I can't say why they're saying what they're saying, but I know that he did not serve with honor and distinction. It is frustrating. I know it's frustrating for my fellow soldiers who are in my platoon, and just really soldiers anywhere. Anyone who did serve honorably, deployed, returned home, deployed again, multiple deployments, and then got out of the army honorably, or got out of the military honorably. Those are the honorable soldiers. So to say that Bo is honorable is it's a spit right in everybody's faces, and it is frustrating.
Thank you for being on the program and getting important information out about this, what I think is a disastrous decision. Sergeant, we really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much for having me, Sean.
And still